They had come for what promised to be a historic ruling. Most of the demonstrators here wanting a judgment against the Prime Minister. They were hopeful, but they had no idea of the scale of the storm that was about to break. Inside, the president of the court read out the finding reached unanimously by all 11 judges.
The court is bound to conclude, therefore, that the decision to advise Her Majesty to prorogue Parliament was unlawful because it had the effect of frustrating or preventing the ability of Parliament to carry out its constitutional functions without reasonable justification.
Jubilation for those MPs and others who had backed the court action, and they were quick to point out the consequences for Parliament and Boris Johnson.
This Prime Minister must open the doors of Parliament tomorrow. MPs must get back and be brave and bold in holding this unscrupulous government to account.
His advice given to Her Majesty the Queen was unlawful, his position is untenable, and he should have the guts for once to do the decent thing and resign.
In Brighton, Jeremy Corbyn interrupted his party's conference to deliver the news.
The Supreme Court has just announced its decision.
And he too called for the Prime Minister to quit.
I invite Boris Johnson, in the historic words, to consider his position.
The Prime Minister is in New York. Jeremy Corbyn is talking out of the back of his neck and he should have an election, he said.
Apologise to the Queen, Prime Minister.
He also said that he respected the decision of the court today, but
there are a lot of people who want to frustrate Brexit. There are a lot of people who basically want to stop this country coming out of the EU. And we have a parliament that is unable to be prorogued, is unable to, doesn't want to have an election, and I think it's time we took things forward.
This former cabinet minister says the Prime Minister must now apologise and change his Brexit plan.
Still saying leaving on October 31st, whatever?
I don't think that's viable. The time has run out for that. He's not close to getting a deal and he needs to get the legislation through. So I don't think there's time to do that. So he's going to have to seek an extension. But if he can get a deal, if he can find a way through, then he can move quite quickly.
Under Boris Johnson's plan, Parliament wasn't supposed to be open for another 3 weeks, but MPs will now be back here tomorrow. They've won this round, but in this wholly unpredictable series of events, what will happen in the next? Andy Bell, 5 News.